Kings of the Left, Part 5 of Historical Events. And Pharaoh called Joseph's name Zaphnath-Paneah, which means revealer of hidden things, among other meanings. Genesis 41, verse 45. Kings of the Left. What exists in these latter days, the handwriting on the wall explains. Kingdoms of the Left. The first 5 kingdoms, 1 through 5, Daniel 2, verses 1 through 43, and Daniel 7, 3 to 7. In the 6th, the 7th, and 8th kingdoms, in Revelation 17, 10 and 11. The 6th kingdom, of course, is Uriah's heirs, 2 Samuel 12, 1 to 13, and Daniel 4, 30 to 31. In the 7th kingdom, the 2 witnesses, Revelation 11, 3 to 12, and Daniel 8, 3 to 20, and Daniel 5, 25 to 28. The 8th kingdom is Satan himself. What shall be in the latter days, now ongoing, first 5 kingdoms. The image is gold head, Satan, the prime king. The breasts and arms of silver, social power. The belly and thighs of brass, religious power. The legs of iron, spirit power. And the feet, part iron, part clay, political economic power. Daniel 2, verse 1 through 43, and 7, verse 3 to 7, and Daniel 8, verses 5 to 12, and verse 21 to 25. Satan and his 4 beasts, kingdoms, lose dominion over the saints. Satan, the head of gold, reigns over the 4 powers serving the left. Luke 4, verse 5 to 7. Multitudes do not recognize the image ruling the world under God's left. Therefore, only a little flock, a few, enter the eternal kingdom as firstfruits. Satan and his 4 beast kingdoms are real. For example, how many ecclesia teach Satan's doctrine that people don't have to obey God's laws? Establishing the 6th kingdom. The Canaanite lineage reigned over this world. 1 is the lineage of Adam, from Noah jumping on down to Abraham, Ephraim, David, Nathan, and Jesus. And 2 is the lineage of Cain, Canaan, Heth, Uriah the Hittite. Solomon acquired David's world scepter. The children of Solomon, the lineage of Jewry. 3. Bathsheba, Uriah's widow, became David's concubine, and so David gave her seed and begat Solomon, the legal son and heir of Uriah under God. See Ruth 4:10. Therefore, 5 is Solomon, acquired David's world scepter. Children of Solomon, the lineage of Solomon, of course, was a seed of David, and therefore Solomon and Solomon's heirs have subsequently enjoyed promised blessings of Abraham. However, as a child of Bathsheba, the wife of Uriah the Hittite and concubine of David, therefore, under God, Solomon was a legal son and heir of Uriah, even though Uriah had died. Therefore, Solomon and Solomon's legal heirs are of the lineage of Uriah the Hittite, the lineage of Heth, son of the cursed Canaan. Solomon had 700 wives, whose children are Solomon's legal heirs. But Solomon also had 300 concubines, whose children are the legal heirs of the concubine's dead husbands, not Solomon. However, this distinction was not observed, and the two groups were treated as Solomon's children. The significance is that elements of these two groups reigned over this disobedient world as rulers of the sixth kingdom that existed until the spring of 1988 AD, the end of Jeremiah's 70 years. That's when the seventh kingdom acquired the world's scepter. 3 years earlier, in 1985 AD, God's holy arks were taken captive by the occupation forces, an act that signaled the end of the sixth kingdom. Genesis 49, 1 and 10, Zechariah 5, 4. David's kingdom was given to the Canaanites via Solomon because of Israel's disobedience. David's answer to Nathan concerning David's sins included giving all that he had to Uriah's heirs. 2 Samuel 12, 1 to 14. The sixth kingdom reigned from Solomon on down until the spring of 1988 AD, the end of Jeremiah's 70 years. At that time, the sixth kingdom lost the scepter to the seventh kingdom because the occupation forces took God's holy arks captive. Genesis 49, 1 and 10, Zechariah 5, 4, Joshua 7, 13. That is, Solomon's children reigned over the sixth kingdom until 1988. That's from 3095 FC to 5992 FC. And Solomon had 700 wives whose children belonged to Uriah. 1 Kings 11:3. He also had 300 concubines. Their children belonged to their dead husbands. Again, 1 Kings 11:3. The sixth kingdom acquired world scepter from David, 3095 FC. In Revelation 17, 10 and 11, and Daniel 4:30 to 31 says they lose the scepter, and Daniel 5:25 to 28 repeats that. And Zechariah 5:4 starts explaining why. Now note, those reigning over the sixth kingdom had world dominion and therefore exercised dominion even over Alexander's 4 generals and their heirs. So the behind-the-scenes powers of the cursed Canaanites even fought and harassed and robbed their own brethren over the years. Understanding handwriting on the wall. Number 1. Mene, mene, tekel, upharsin. Mene means God hath numbered thy kingdom, the sixth kingdom, and finished it. Daniel 5:26 and Revelation 17, 10 and 11. Solomon's children held David's world scepter and reigned over the sixth kingdom for nearly 3,000 years. Genesis 49, 1 and 10, and Zechariah 5:4. Understanding handwriting on the wall. Number 2. Mene, mene, tekel, upharsin. Tekel, thou, sixth kingdom, art weighed in the balances, and art found wanting, lacking righteousness. Daniel 5:27 and 4:30 to 31. Understanding handwriting on the wall. Number 3. Mene, mene, tekel, upharsin. Perez, thy kingdom, the sixth kingdom, is divided and given to the seventh kingdom. Medes, the Christians, and Persians, the Muslims, Daniel 5:28 and 4:30-31. This did not occur until 1988 AD. The second horn is Islam, and that grows up higher than the first, which is Christianity. The second horn of power comes up higher. The seventh kingdom is described as Daniel's ram. And the ram received the scepter in 1988. Daniel 8:3-20. The eighth kingdom of the left, Satan as man. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Revelation 12:12, Isaiah 14:9, even the dead are raised to greet him when he comes, and Daniel 10:5-8.